very good morning, class. So I really hope that you all are perfect, fit and fine, and you are in a great mood to carry on your studies right now. So let's continue with the Vistas only, and we are going to complete the reading for this chapter called On the Face of It, written by Susan Hill, right? So we have covered the scene 1 where how Derry and Mr. Lamb met, and how Mr. Lamb changed the attitude of Derek towards the life. And now we are, and the last we read about that, Derry said that he needs to go back to his place where his mother will be awaiting for him, and he was just 14 years old. He promised that he would come back. So we are at scene 2 right now. I'm reading for you. The 2 scenes left now here. Scene 2, Derry's house. Mother, you think I don't know about him. You think I haven't heard things. So mother is saying about Mr. Lamb that you think that I don't know anything about that person, Mr. Lamb. Derry, you should not believe all you hear. So now Derry, which he had learned from Mr. Lamb, he had told to his mother that you should not believe everything whatever you're hearing. You need to witness first. Being told, warned, we have not lived here 3 months, but I know that there is what to know, and you're not to go back there. Derry, what are you afraid of? What do you think he is? An old man with a tin leg, and he lives in a huge house without curtains and has a garden. And I want to be there and sit and listen to songs, listen and look. So mother said that I know that this man, Mr. Lamb, was not at all a good person, although we were not here for 3 months, but I have heard about him. So Derry said, no, he is such a nice man. He is an old man. His one leg made of tin. I want to be at his place. I want to sit there with no curtains, with big garden, and I want to listen and watch. I want to understand the things. Mother, listen to what? Bees singing, him talking. So Derry said, I want to hear the bees singing. I want that Mr. Lamb should talk to me. And what's he has got to say you? Things that matter. Things nobody else has ever said. Things I want to think about. Then you stay here and do your thinking. You're best off here. So Derry said that I want to hear what Mr. Lamb want to say. He had said those things which nobody else has said to me, and I really want to enjoy his company and really like his thinking. I want to think upon the things. So mother said you would be here only and you can think whatever you want. Basically mother had shown the a concern for her child because she had not heard any good things about Mr. Lamb, but Derry witnessed Mr. Lamb that how good he was because he changed his perspective towards life, so he really wanted to go back. I hate it here, Derry said. You can't help the things you say. I forgive you. It's bound to make you feel bad things and say them. I don't blame you. Derry said, I don't feel like being here. Mother said, I can understand. I'm sorry for it. Derry, it's not going to do with my face and what I look like. I don't care about that, and it isn't important. It's what I think and feel and what I want to see and find out here. And I'm going back there, only to help him with the crab apples, only to look at things and listen, but I'm going. Derry said, it does not matter to me now about my face. It does not matter how I look like. It does not matter what people think about me. I really want to go there and enjoy the company of Mr. Lamb. I really need to go there and help him with the crab apples. I really want to go back there. Mother, you will stop here. So mother tried to stop him, but Derry did not stop. Oh no, not. Because if I don't go back there, I will never go anywhere in this world again. So Derry said, I really need to go. If I would not go back to Mr. Lamb's place, I can't face or survive the society or the world now. The door slams, Derry runs panting. So Derry, as he was running, his voice, his breath was easily heard. And I want the world, I want it. So he just said, I really want to face the world, and he just ran away. So scene 2 happened with the Derry and his mother. Then scene 3 happened. Mr. Lamb's garden. Garden sounds. The noise of a branch shifting, apples thumping down, the branch shifting again. So there the sound was coming. Basically Mr. Lamb was on the ladder and he was taking the apples. Branch fell down, apples fell down, and even Mr. Lamb fell down, and the branch came back to the normal position again. Mr. Lamb, steady, that's got it, that's it, more apples fall, and again, that's it, and so Mr. Lamb tried to catch those apples, and he also fell down. A creak, a crash, the ladder falls back, Mr. Lamb with it, a thump, the branch swishes back, creaks, then silence. Derry opens the garden gate, still panting, still he was running, still his breath was heard. Derry, you see, I came back. You said I wouldn't, and they said, but I came back. I wanted. So Derry, as he opened the door gate there, he was shouting, see, I came back. You said nobody would come back. See, I came back. And Mr. Lamb was on the floor at that time. Mr. Lamb, he wanted to continue. Mr. Lam, it's all right, you fell. I'm here, Mr. Lam, it's all right. So, and silence. He said, Mr. Lam, don't worry, you fell and I'm here to help you out. And there was a huge silence because Mr. Lam did not respond to it. I came back, Lammy Lamb, I did come back. Derry begins to weep the end. So he was trying to help Mr. Lamb, but Mr. Lamb did not respond because Mr. Lamb died at the end. And Derek, he started weeping, he started crying at that end because the man who helped him in changing the life, the man who was the source of inspiration in Derek's life, he died at the end. So here the story ended basically. So I really hope you have understood the last portion also here. So the story also said what is that draws Derek towards Mr. Lamb in spite of himself. So how basically that you need to mention that how what were the things which Derry liked in Mr. Lamb. In what section of the play does Mr. Lamb display signs of loneliness and disappointment? What are the ways in which Mr. Lamb tries to overcome these feelings? So how we come to know, because the long conversation was going on, he mentioned about the bees, he mentioned about the curtains and everything. The actual pain or inconvenience caused by physical impairment is often much less than the sense of alienation felt by the one person with disabilities. What is the kind of behavior that a person expects from others? So it's about that when a person is physically impaired, what kind of feeling that person faces when you're there. Will Derek get back to his old sculpture, or will Mr. Lamb's brief association will affect a change in the kind of life he will lead in the future? So although Mr. Lamb died, but how Derry will live the life, the things which he changed him, or in the same old manner. So I guess it's clear to you. I am sending you the questions, do it and send it to me. Thank you. God bless you all.